Hey, what's up, Hard Work? It's your boy Frankie Hard Work, and I'm super duper back with another one, y'all. Let's go. I hope I'm not too close to the camera. I don't like being up in y'all face like that. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure y'all want me up in y'all face. But it is what it is, right? So anyway, I want to talk about 50 Cent and Irv Gotti. And I also want to talk about 50 Cent's son and Lil Meech and 50 Cent, because, you know, situation happened with that, and 50 Cent's son pretty much has some things to say. So let's talk about 50 Cent and Irv Gotti, right? So, you know, we all know that we lost Irv Gotti yesterday. You know what I mean? They pretty much declared him dead. I don't know if he's officially dead. I think today he died today. I think they pulled the plug. I'm not sure, but I think today he actually died. But they declared him dead yesterday at the age of 54. Rest in peace. And 50 Cent just couldn't wait, y'all. He couldn't contain himself. It almost was like he was like super excited. So, see, what people don't know is the first time 50 Cent said something earlier, and he basically said, damn, I wanted him to see my new shows, LOL. So he kept it kind of light right there, right? Now, pretty much like an hour after it was pretty much official, he really went into it. So 50 Cent pretty much made a post saying, I'm going to show y'all right here. He pretty much made a post saying, smoking on that Irv Gotti pack. And then he said, nah, God bless him, LOL. 50 Cent, he is very diabolical, y'all. Very diabolical. Now, let's talk about this situation, because I want to speak on this situation about 50 from the mind of what 50's actually thinking, because he got a lot of backlash from that, right? And honestly, I feel like he could have kind of like, I feel like he didn't have to do that. But I want to think from the mind of 50 in this situation, because when you look at this situation, in the game of life, when it comes to Ja Rule and Irv Gotti and all of them, 50 Cent won. And let's talk about how he won. Okay, 50 Cent gets shot 9 times, right? 9 times, pretty much. And from there, his life just pretty much changed after that, because he had a record deal before that. Then he was messed up after that. So he got shot 9 times. So let's break it down. So the guy that shot him, allegedly 9 times, was Homo. If anybody don't know, Homo was allegedly like one of the hitters in Queens or something like that. Now this is alleged. I don't know. But go listen to Ghetto Quran by 50 Cent. Go listen to Ghetto Quran. He say a lot in that song. Trust me. He said a lot in that song. Y'all think Many Men was something. Go listen to Ghetto Quran. So now, the guy Homo ends up getting murdered after he allegedly knocked 50 off, right? Boom. And the guy that supposedly sanctioned that, which was Supreme from the Supreme team, he's doing life. He's doing life. And then you got the guy, Ja Rule, you know what I mean, that you had a competition with. Y'all had a little few rumbles, like far as the groups and things of that nature. And he was top dog, and then 50 Cent came in and pretty much shut that down. And then Ja Rule right now is not really doing things right now. He's pretty much going on tour. So that enemy's done. And then you basically got the, what they call that, the icing on top, or the cherry on top, right? Now, because Irv Gotti just recently became deceased, right? So let's think about this. From the mind of 50, how would you expect him to think about this? Because, I mean, honestly, I'm going to say this. Even though Irv Gotti wasn't the one that actually tried to get him murdered or whatever, you know what I'm saying, unalived or whatever, for the most part, he was part of the team, right? And one thing about a cancer, man, they kind of keep that shit going forever. Like, real talk, they keep it going forever. Like, they very petty, and they really don't care how you feel, right? For the most part. So when I look at this from 50 thing, it's like, 50 actually won the game of life. He won the game of life when it comes to Irv Gotti and them. And that right there, I'm not going to lie, that got to be a certain type of feeling for you to watch all your enemies, right, perish pretty much. You know, you got, like I said, you got Supreme, he's doing life. Ja Rule, he's still out here, but he's not really like, you know what I'm saying, like really not, nothing he's doing, he can't really do nothing to you like that right now. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. And it's respectfully when I say this. Then you got the guy that actually shot you up. He gets murdered. That happened years ago. You know what I mean? Right after, allegedly, right after 50 Cent got shot, right? 50 Cent, this is what he said. Right? And then the guy that you've been having beef with, Irv Gotti. Like, y'all two been, they hate each other. Irv Gotti and 50 hate each other more than Ja Rule and 50. Believe it or not, he died, and you're still successful. You're popping. Everybody love you. Your Instagram going off the hook. You got shows. You bought a new studio, and then you actually won the game of life. So how do y'all feel about this? Do you feel like 50 was wrong when it came to that part right there of him basically, because he couldn't contain himself? You clearly see he couldn't contain himself, and you clearly see that he's excited about this. He's very happy about this. He actually took the picture with him smoking a hookah with a rest in peace sign on the side of him. So you know that was like almost like he went into his producer bag to take that picture. He really went into his producer bag to take that picture. So let's talk about that, right? Now, how do you feel about that? Do you feel 50 was wrong? Let me know in the comments, because honestly, I think that was just so diabolical. I don't even know how to even say that, because he was in that situation. Now, I want to talk about Lil Meech, 50 Cent's son, and 50 Cent now. Let's talk about it. So, 50 Cent pretty much put up a post of Lil Meech DM that Lil Meech sent 50 after the situation about Big Meech and 50 Cent. Now, y'all see my video. If you didn't, you go check it out and you can see my opinion on that and how I felt about that situation. I think that was super corny, me personally. I don't respect that at all. So you go back and check that out. But pretty much fast forward to what's going on now. Lil Meech DMs 50 Cent, and that was the wrong move. That was the wrong move. That's what they tell you about history, right? Check your past so you can know how to move in the future. And if he would have checked this past, 50 Cent past, he would have realized you shouldn't have sent that damn DM, right? 50 Cent, the same guy that when Young Buck, I know if y'all remember this, that Young Buck pretty much cried to 50 on the phone in a private conversation, and 50 Cent recorded it and played that shit in the radio for everybody to clown him. So you can't trust 50. Like, that's one thing about 50, man. You can't trust him. But Lil Meech decides to DM him on Instagram, and this is what he put. I'm showing y'all on the screen right now. I don't have it in front of me word for word. Look at my hands, y'all. This is man hands. I'll beat the anyway. But I don't know the pretty much word for word. But I'm gonna say from what he said, from what I can remember. You see it on the screen, but he pretty much told him, said to 50 Cent, yo, I heard you unfollow me on Instagram. I'm just basically trying to see what was going on, and he also felt as though why he treating him like this, even though he know that he would give the shirt off his back to get a 50 Cent. This sounds very wild. See, I'm gonna talk about 50 Cent's son in a second, because karma is a mother, right? This is why you can't take on people beefs. You can't take on people beefs, and that's why I'm not mad at Meech either. And let me explain why. So in the DM, he's still saying the DM pretty much yo, I fuck Rick Ross. I don't really care about him. My father only dealt with him so he could have some money to pay his bills and all that till the BMS series basically come back out, right? This is what he's telling 50 in the DM. So he pretty much throwing his father on the bus. He throwing Rick Ross under the bus. He probably don't even care about Rick Ross, but I'm pretty sure they kicked it before. And he just basically just showing how green he is, right? So 50 proceeds to post that, and he basically said, what? He basically said, what next season, little nigga, right? 50 funny as hell, y'all. One thing about 50 is diabolically funny. So now, let's go to 50 Cent's son. What's his name? I think his name is Marquise. So Marquise actually had something to say about it, and I'm about to play this for y'all real quick right now, and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary real quick.
What's up, y'all? I woke up today and I had this overwhelming thought in my head, and I think something is telling me to tell y'all or share this message with y'all. So I feel like it's somebody out here, or maybe it's just a bunch of people out here that need to hear this. And it was like, you thought you were special. You really thought you were special. Who told you you were special? You thought you was special.
So now, as y'all can see in that clip, he didn't say his name. He didn't say his name. But if you go back to 2022, right? If you go back to 2022, when they had the, I think the money challenge, if that's what it was called. Now, in the money challenge, this is when everybody was putting their money on the floor and pretty much spelling out shit with the money. You know what I'm saying? Which was wild to me, because I'm pretty sure a few people got caught up with the IRS with that one. But that's a whole nother story. Now, I can remember, if I'm not mistaken, Marquise, which is 50 Cent's son, he put up a post pretty much saying, since y'all just putting out, I think it was about the $6,700 about child support or something like that he said 50 Cent owned. I don't remember. I actually did a story on that. Go check it out. It's 50 Cent's son and 50 Cent. Now, around that time, 50 kept calling him a hookah boy and all that. Like, 50 crazy. This is his son. And Lil Meech took his own. He decided to be like, you know what? Let me do something, and I'm going to jump in and say something. He put up a post, and he didn't put up a post. He went under 50 Cent's son post, right? He went under 50 Cent's son post and pretty much said, yo, you stupid. I pretty much talking about the situation with him and 50. Now, you messed up there because that's 50's son. That's 50's son, my nigga. Like, at the end of the day, that's his blood. And 50, he don't care about you. So why wouldn't he issue on you like that? So, as you can see in that post that I just showed y'all, he couldn't wait to do it. And damn, if he don't look like 50 and act like 50 and sound like 50, even laugh like 50, if he don't do that, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy how much they the same person but don't like each other. That's the weirdest shit ever. Like, 50 to me, I feel like 50 need to get back together, man, because, I mean, goddamn, that's your son. He look just like you. But for the most part, he pretty much responded from when that time with 50. He pretty much responded from when that time when 50 Cent basically was beefing with his son, and then he decided to come in and wanted to come in and be superhero. This dog, it don't have nothing to do with you. This doesn't have nothing to do with you to get in no situation like that between a father and son. Even though 50 ain't rocking with his son now, but this is why I kind of feel Big Meech, on why he ain't jump out the window for 50 Cent. At the end of the day, 50 Cent is a flip-flopper. You know what I'm saying? Like, one minute he cool with you, you do something wrong, he not rocking with you no more. So, this is my problem right here with Lil Meech situation. That's on you, buddy. And you know what the crazy part is? When you listen to when you look at at what he wrote to 50 in the DM, he looked like a little ass boy. Like, he sounded like a little boy when you listen to the words. Like, he sounded like that. You know what I mean? And for you to throw your father under the bus, I don't really care too much about the Rick Ross part, because you don't have no loyalty to him. But you threw your father under the bus and pretty much said, yo, your father broke. Like, why would you even go after, like, you like that right there, you're done. And then look, this is the situation that I said about 50 Cent. I said this in my last video. I said, yo, now watch. I said 50 Cent done put old boy Lil Meech in a hard spot. Now you got to choose between your father and him. And this should have been easy. But obviously, he was ready to throw his father under the bus, as you clearly can see. I don't care what nobody said. If 50 would be like, yo, I think we need you to stay with your father for a minute, but we can still have this show, I think he'd throw his father under the bus, y'all. I really believe that, y'all. You see what I'm saying? This is why you stay out of grown folks' business, buddy. You don't do that. Now you out here looking crazy, because one thing about 50, and I said this in my last post, check the video out, is that he would cut his nose off to spite his face. You got to be a special type of person to cut your nose off to spite your face. Meaning, I'll do any and everything, even if it hurts me, as long as I get you. That's what that means right there. And that's exactly what he did. Because we're not going to have another BMF. I can tell y'all that right now. And if we do, somehow, some way, he's going to kill him off and all that. They done gave the right, like, this whole situation right here, this is why people got to learn how to build their own shit. Now, granted, 50 put him on and all that, but it's like, what's that word? I brought you in this world, now I'm going to take you out. Like, that's exactly what happened. He brought him in his acting game, and now he taking him right up out of this. So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Do you think that 50 was wrong about this Lil Meech situation? You think he should have cut him off? or this whole situation with Big Meech and Lil Meech, period. Like, you think 50 could have dealt with this different? I really do. To me, because if y'all checked out last video, I already said what I said as far as that. Excuse me, y'all. But y'all let me know in the comments about how y'all feel. It's your boy Frankie Hard Work. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm about to get back to work to doing my plumbing shit. As y'all can see, I'm out here riding and doing what I do. I got my blade, my gloves. I'm ready to get to where I've been in here since like 7 in the morning. So it is what it is. But y'all let me know in the comments on how y'all feel. Easy.